How you doing? How you doing, everybody? Come sit down on Goji World's lap and let me tell you about Gfest 2024. Considerably the largest gathering of Godzilla fans in the world, with a total of 10,000 people this year, which is the largest we've had so far, where all the humble Godzilla fans crawl out of their sweaty, slimy Godzilla caves and share our annually passionate love for a 300-foot giant radioactive lizard, where there are lots of cool stuff to be done at Gfest, such as the arcade room. You got the Godzilla panels.
2020. I understand.
And you got the costume parade. But most, if not above all, we're there for the toys, baby. Where the dealers can slip their slimy, grimy hands into my wallet and suck me dry just like the succubus that's been hiding underneath my bed the past 4 years. So without further ado, folks, let me get right into my Gfest 2024 haul. P.S. I probably won't have enough room during this entire video on my desk, so you will see things cut in and out. My apologies, but I only have so much room. Alrighty, so to get this ball rolling, I only figure that it's best we go from smallest to biggest. But to start us off, we're going to do some art. First off, I got this amazing poster from my little sister right before Gfest. Really cool. It's the one with the tsunami where like he's crashing through the ships and everything. Actually, I already have this poster, but I figured I'll keep it and find another spot to put it in my room. Next is going to be this beautiful artwork that we got from our boy Ian. Shout out Ian, aka Steam Igana. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce the name, but the boy has some absolutely fire art. I'll tag him right here so you can go follow his Instagram account. Very cool piece of art, but my favorite has to be his Titanosaurus. I'm not a big Titanosaurus guy, but this art, oh, it's upside down. This art right here is absolutely superb. I love this thing so much. I definitely have to find a place to put it, but as you can see, I'm kind of jam-packed at the moment. I don't have much space. So, I really like this. Thank you, Ian. Beautiful piece of art. I love this thing so much. Alright, so now on to the figures. Oh. I just realized you guys can see some of the figures right here, actually. There you go. Now you can't see it. Now you can't. You have no choice. You're going to have to sit through this entire video. Alright, next is the little boy, the little chibi guy, Godzilla 2019. With this beautiful glitter all over the body. He has some really nice paint. Like, this is one of my favorites, even though he's so small. He's my little chauffeur, my little passenger princess. I don't remember who gave me this figure, but if you're watching this video, thank you very much. I appreciate this thing a lot. We'll set him down over here. Next up will be Megagirus. No, but Megagirus, the Bandai Megagirus, really cool figure, and actually the only Megagirus figure that I own in the collection. X Plus. Where's our Megagirus X Plus figure? Come on, we need it. I love this thing a lot though. This was the 2-in-1 special, which was for it was one of the tables at the front, which was the buy one get one 50% off. I'm sure most of you that bought Bandai's went to that table, but I love this thing. Great purchase. Awesome figure. Next up will be the Hedorah, the Final Wars Hedorah. Really cool figure. I forget the name of the company that makes this figure.
Ban Presto.
But if you know, feel free to put it in the comments. I love this guy so much. He's just a cool little chibi that I saw and I was like, I want this guy. He's cool. He's a cute little dude. And the paint is really good. So, put him off over here. Next up, ooh, here we go. Bam! Bandai Gamera, 1999, to go with my Iris figure. Really cool figure. Same table. The buy one get one 50% off. So pretty much I got those two for like $50 together, which is a really good deal considering when you're walking around Gfest, the Bandais are selling for like $40 to $50. So to get two for one, really good deal. I love this thing a lot. One of my first, actually the first Gamera figure that I own in the collection. Definitely do not regret this thing at all. Tag. Beautiful figure. I love this thing so much. Next up is a figure that I got from a very cherished friend of mine. You might know him, you might not. My boy Dylan Your video. But alcohol is okay. He's gonna need to blur that. That's Chug Jug Juice. Don't worry. Came through with the Bandai Godzilla 2000. This figure is so cool. Like, I love this thing so much. Actually being one of the first figures that I got for my buddy Javante, aka Goji Franklin. And it's just cool to see how the torch kind of gets passed down a little bit. I love this thing. Thank you, Dilly. I'm gonna tag his channel right there and in the comments or in the video description. This is so cool. Thank you, Dylan. I love you so much, bro. I appreciate you for this. Alrighty, now we're gonna start getting on to the bigger stuff after we get through this guy, which is Box. Hell yeah. I'm just kidding, we're not here for the boxes, we're here for the real stuff. Alien Zeton. Actually, Alien Zeton 2 from Ultraman Jack. Which I've only seen a few episodes of, but one of the episodes I did see was with Alien Zeton. I love this guy so much. Actually, Alien Zeton Part 2. And he's just so cool. Like, he's got these clear, see-through Zeton boobies. And then this is also clear, translucent plastic. He's got some really nice articulation, just really fluid overall. And if you're wondering what figure this is I don't even need to look at the box anymore. This is the Evolution Toys Zeton that I got from Mike. Mike, my boy Mike, Vampire Robots. He definitely came through with this figure, and this was the only one, surprisingly. So I knew if he still had it, I was definitely going to pick it up. I love this thing so much. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. We'll set him right there. Alright, so now we get on to the big boys themselves. And I think I'll go with this guy right here. The Crystal Candy Boy himself, the little Jolly Rancher, Mondo Space Godzilla, Cherry Blossom version. And I love this figure so much. I'm so glad I got this. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, that's gonna be mine. I love this thing so much. And obviously, a lot of my buddies feel the same way because we picked up like 4 or 5 of these this year. It was actually kind of crazy. But this thing is so cool. Like, if you have this figure, or if you get the chance to get it, do not miss out. Like, this thing is so cool. I'm not a big Mondo, Zafubi, M1 guy. Like, I only own 3 of them. And this kind of tilts my perspective on it. I slowly falling in love with them a little more. And I love this thing so much. Really cool figure. Awesome piece. Thank you. And next, we have Baragon. Actually, a model kit that was sitting at one of the front dealers' tables. I don't know the table, but as soon as I saw it, I got it. And I don't regret it at all because a lot of people already had their eyes on this figure. But I was just the lucky customer that was able to get it for $150, keep in mind. And with the amount of detail and just paint on this figure and the way it looks, like that's such a snag. That's such a deal. I'm gonna move. We're gonna move you out of here because I'm afraid you're gonna fall. We'll put him right there. All right, and look at that. Look at that little face. That little pug dog. That is the paralysis demon that will be sitting at the end of your bed tonight. If you don't like and subscribe right now. But really cool figure. I love this thing so much. And with the fact that Ryota, the suit actress for Baragon, was at Gfest this year. Just even more of a reason to get it. I got it signed by her. Just super cool. I didn't get any photos because, you know, I didn't have a cameraman. But definitely a super cool figure. Do not regret getting. Love this thing so much. Alright, so now we're getting into the big boys and like the big ones. I didn't get any gigantic series this year. I know it's kind of my thing, but I just wasn't able to. You know, some life things happen, and I can't help that. But I did get X Plus. So let me show you guys the X Plus Ultima. I got this is actually the most expensive figure that I got at Gfest, but I don't even regret it because this thing is just so cool. Look at that. Look at that. And even though Ultima isn't my favorite design, especially with all the stuff that goes down in Singular Point, red dust, so much red dust, so much science, so much brain cannot compute. But that still doesn't change the fact that with that one scene where Godzilla's like rising out of the red dust, and it's just a really impactful scene, and he looks so good. This figure is really cool though. It has I'll make sure to do a review. I don't want to turn this into a review video, but he has glitter all over his spines. The red that goes throughout him is really cool, and the design and pose for this figure is just absolutely sick. I love this guy a lot, and definitely do not regret buying him at all. Maybe a little bit, but you know, that so is the charm of being a collector. Really cool figure though. Love this guy. Super cool. Next up is this boy right here. You can tell by the box, you probably know already what it is. But in case you don't, this is Super 7's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Look at that. Look at that. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, just due to the fact that people have told me not to take it out of the box, and I don't really have the space to put them anywhere at the moment. But this is a really cool figure. This is also a figure that I got from Mike's Table, aka Vampire Robots. Thank you, Mike. This thing is so sick. Like, it comes, you probably can't see it, but it has the little cannon, the rocket cannon. I can't remember the name of it. The cannon that makes him fly. It's a really cool figure. I love this thing so much. I can't wait to take it out of the box and actually be able to take some really cool photos and mess with it a little bit. I got this for, I think it was 110. I think I got it for 110, maybe $100. And definitely a steal in my opinion. I love this thing so much, and it was actually the only one that I saw there. There was plenty of Super 7 Burning Godzillas, Biolantes, regular Godzilla, a bunch of Super 7 stuff. But this was the only Mechagodzilla I saw. And actually being the only Super Mechagodzilla that I own in the collection. I went with a lot of stuff that I don't have this year. We'll put them right here. Now then, it is time for the grand finale. The figure that I anticipated the most buying at Gfest. The one that I said, if I see it, I'm gonna get it. And sure as crap, I did get it. I had it placed on hold for me, went up to the dealer automatically, and I was like, put it to the side for me, I'll come back in the morning and I'll get it. And he said, okay. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, we have ourselves Alright, sorry about that, you guys. Minor complications. I'm just kidding. My camera died. So, back to it. Drum roll, please! I give to you guys the X Plus Rick Series -1 Godzilla. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! How'd he get there? Wow! Amazing transition. But as you can see, we got the Rick Series Godzilla -1. Just it speaks for itself. I mean, it looks amazing. I know a lot of people said with the promo images that it looks kind of funky, the face looks weird, but when I brought this figure down to I'm gonna move him. I need my camera space, buddy. But when I brought him down to the kaiju parties and everything like that, everyone got to see him and fell in love with him immediately. The photos, the promo images did it no justice, but when you see this figure in person, your perspective definitely changes. And I love this guy so much. Just look at him. Look at those spines. They're so beautiful. So sexy, gorgeous, beautiful figure. Once again, I forgot whose table I got this from. But I know it was the table that was right next to Vampire Robots. It's the one that was literally like, you took the left, and it was to your right. It was one of those tables. But really cool figure. I love this thing so much. Long live -1. Had to get a figure that represents Godzilla winning his Oscar. So I think I went all out with this guy, and he was the one that if anything was there, I was gonna get it. Except the Gigantic Series 2019, which they didn't have. But if anybody has them next year, I'm coming for them, baby. You best believe it. Oh, and one last thing. I got the Hiya Toys 2019 King Ghidorah. I'm not going to take him off the shelf because this sucker is a pain to put back up. But I did get him, and that is probably the last thing that I got from my haul. Honestly, this Gfest was incredible. And I would give anything to go back. Just a few days. But, as a good friend of mine said, it's not goodbye. It's just a part-time departure. And, there's always next year. But, I hope you all enjoyed my Gfest haul. Let me know what you guys think. Put it down in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed. And as you know, I am your boy, Goji World.